That's what will make the difference. Yes, like that. Oh God, you okay?
Just aspirated kombucha. Am you recording?
Yeah.
Cool. My name's Christine and I just aspirated kombucha while I'm trying to film a video about heart blocks. Sometimes I teach this to my students, but today I'm teaching it to the back of my boyfriend's iPhone. But yeah, so anyway, the heart blocks. Everybody forgets them, everybody f***s them up, and I think that my way of remembering them might be beneficial to you. So here's the video to tell you the goofy way that I remember the heart blocks. So this is how I do it. So first degree heart block. So I always like to talk about the heart blocks as they are, which is a relationship. So there's a relationship between the P wave and the QRS complex. For the sake of the argument, we're going to have Mrs. P and Mr. R for our QRS complex. So now first degree heart block, they're just kind of growing apart. Kind of an expected finding. It's an old relationship, old person, just kind of thing. As things go along, different medications get introduced, you start to grow apart a little bit. So this is just going to be a prolonged PR interval, meaning a little bit more separation between the P and the QRS complex. Everything is even, everything is equal. There's a P for every QRS, a QRS for every P. They're just a little further apart than they should be. Are we going to do anything about it? No, we're not going to do anything about it. It's probably inconsequential and caused by medication, and if we take that medication away, it's going to cause more problems than this prolonged PR interval. So it's one of those things we're just going to be like, noted. So yeah, almost an expected finding to grow apart as a relationship or a body, a heart, gets a little bit older. So that's first degree heart block. So second degree heart block, there's two different versions of it just to keep things easy. So we have second degree type 1 and second degree type 2, also referred to as Mobitz 1 and Mobitz 2. But we'll start with second degree type 1 or Mobitz 1, also known as Wanky Bach. Now you've probably seen some pretty cute videos where they talk about longer drop, now you have a Wanky Bach. And that's because of that progressive prolongation of the PR interval, but that ultimately results in a missed beat entirely, so no QRS complex. So that is a cute way to remember it. It's a fun way to remember it. It rhymes, it's a poem, it's good, but it doesn't vibe with my relationship thing, so we're gonna jump back to that. So our second degree type 1, Mobitz 1 or Wanky Bach, you do see that prolongation in the PR interval, ultimately resulting in a dropped complex. So you've got a P and a QRS, a P and a QRS, P and a QRS, and they're just slowly getting longer and longer until you've got a P wave and then no QRS. So talking about Mrs. P and Mr. R, Mrs. P and Mr. R, everything's copacetic. Next night they get in a little bit of a fight, so they're getting a little bit further apart. The next night it's getting even worse. They are not hanging out, they are not communicating, things are not going well. Ain't right. Fourth night, Mrs. P is sitting at home and that motherfucker doesn't come home. So now Mr. R is MIA, he did not come home that evening, so everything's cool, a little bit of a fight, growing apart, a little bit of a fight, growing apart. Last night, Mr. R doesn't come home. So that's how I remember it. Now, it doesn't have to be 3. Just remember that. So it's not always longer drop. That's part of the problem with the poem. There can be 4 of those. There can be 5 of those. Usually it's no more than 3 or 4, but just so you know, it's that prolongation, gradual prolongation, ultimately leading to a drop. So that's Mobitz type 1. Now, Mobitz 2, we've got a P wave, QRS, P wave, QRS, P wave, QRS, dropped complex. Motherfucker didn't come home. However, this time, it's kind of an expected finding. We're not even like having these fights at home anymore. They've sort of resigned to it. We're pretending everything is okay. P, QRS, P, QRS, P, QRS. Mrs. P and Mr. R, they're chilling. He's just not coming home on Wednesdays and Saturdays anymore. We're trying out the open thing. I don't know. He's got a chick on the side and we don't really give a shit. This is sort of the end of the relationship or some sort of last ditch effort to save it. So it's just regularly irregular. Hands up. Mrs. P is like, I don't give a f. Third degree heart block is the breakup, the complete heart block. This is the complete disassociation between the atria and the ventricles. We are no longer communicating, we are no longer together. So we've got P wave, so Mrs. P, she's doing all right. She's marching along like a strong, independent woman who don't need no man. She's fine. Regularly spaced P waves all the way across the board. Mr. R, also not doing too bad. He's marching along independently. We have regular QRS complexes, super duper slow, as they often are, these men. We've got these evenly spaced QRS complexes, evenly spaced P waves, but they don't have anything to do with each other. They're not gonna, the P is not driving the QRS. The P wave, the atrial contraction is not driving the ventricular contraction. They'd have nothing to do with each other. They exist on the same plane, however, they just have nothing to do with each other anymore. It's also like super duper duper slow. If you see a rate in like the 30s, it's probably a complete heart block. Like I can't imagine it would be too much else than that. Of course, somebody's gonna find some freaking slow ass rhythm that is that slow? And they're like, see, there are, but for the most part, it's probably going to be complete heart block. So if you see something with a rate of 30, that's your first sign. If you see a regular QRS complex and it's super duper slow, but you also see a butt ton of P waves that are regular, however, seemingly have nothing to do with those QRS complexes, think about Mrs. P and Mr. R and how they're probably just not together anymore. So that's what I got. Hopefully it helps. Maybe it will, maybe it won't, but I got it off my chest, and now you can stop asking me to tell it to you over and over again. Now I can refer to this video.
Nice.
I meant to do a peace sign,
No, that's
went for
good.
this.
That's good. Nice.
Huh?
No, I said say bye.
Oh, bye.